Hello friends, I am Rudraksh Sharma and welcome to my channel JMB Rudraksh Science Classes. So friends, in today's video, I am going to discuss the topic I am going to discuss the chapter Women and Reforms, and the topic would be Sati. So let's start. I said Sati. So the Sati was a customary practice among the Hindus. So, Sati was a customary practice among the Hindus, and many travelers in that time left their accounts on the topic Sati. Some of them, like main two travelers, were the Bernier and Tavernier. And in Bernier and Tavernier, there was a fascination related to the practice of Sati. Next is that the women, those who committed Sati, so the women, those who have committed Sati, they have achieved the status of God, goddess. A second is that while after committing Sati, it will place their husbands and the coming 7 generations a place in the heaven. So basically the two main points was that the women, those who committed the Sati, they achieved the status of goddess, and it also placed their husbands and the coming 7 generations in heaven. And also committing Sati was known as the voluntary. The women, those who committed Sati, was supposed to be voluntary. So next is that the women's. They were drugged or forced. Basically, they were forced or drugged. So, women were forced and drugged by their family, by the family to commit Sati. So the women in that time, they were forced or drugged by their family to commit the Sati. So they were forced by the family to commit the Sati. So in the colonial period, many officers they wanted to ban this practice, ban Sati. So in the colonial period, many officers wanted to ban Sati, but there was no formal order. To ban this So basically in the colonial period, many officers were against sati and they wanted to ban sati, but there were not orders or there were no formal order by the government to ban this practice or to abolish this practice. So next is that at the end of the 18th century, at the end of the 18th century, so by ending of the 18th century, missionary campaigns were started by the Christians. Missionary campaigns were started by the Christians or the Britishers. So many campaigns were started by the Britishers or the Christian people. Why? To abolish the sati. To abolish sati. So in that time, at the end of the 18th century, many activities were started by the Christian or the British people to to ban the sati, but the Hindu orthodoxy so they wanted to ban sati, but the Hindu orthodoxy opposed them, and they thought that, and they said that this practice was sanctioned by the Indian Shastras, or this practice was sanctioned by Indian Shastras. Sanctioned by sati was sanctioned by the Indian Shastras. So, like the British people, they wanted to abolish sati, but the Hindu orthodoxy, they opposed them not to ban sati. Hindu orthodoxy opposed them as they thought that it was sanctioned by, or the sati was sanctioned by the Indian Shastras. So this is the explanation of the topic sati. I hope you liked my video. Please like, share and subscribe my channel, and also press the bell icon to get notifications of my future video. Thank you.